Yo, Wagwan. This your boy, brother Noomsi. Sports Time Zone. I got my producer in the building.
What's good? Q the beat in the building. What's good?
The beat in there. And also, coming to the stage, my boy, special guest in the building. He ain't even a guest no more. You done been here so many times. Go and put your feet up. Help yourself to the refrigerator. Use the ashtray. All that. My man, the incomparable Diesel Greasel in the building. What's good, Diesel?
What up, though? What up, though, man? It's good to be here, man. It's good to see everybody, man. It's good to not see pressure. How y'all doing?
Hey, salute to you, pressure boy. We know you don't want to show your face right now because you see them Cowboys took a big L. Everybody in Cowboy Nation, as a matter of fact, y'all gotta all hold that L. We're gonna talk about that in a little bit though. But man, shout out to everybody that show us love. Make sure y'all follow us on IG if y'all ain't did so already. Sportstime_zone. Salute to my man TZ Dave. Couldn't make it in here today. You know TZ out there making them moves, doing his thing, getting that paper. Get that paper, TZ. Get that paper. We'll holler at you on the next go round. Oh man, this is week 3, fellas. Week 3 of the NFL season. So many things went down over the course of week 2, which we're going to talk about. It was a lot of surprises that happened in week 2. It was some things that we expected, a lot of things that we didn't expect.
Yep.
So let's look at some of these shockers that happened in week 2. And y'all boys tell me, out of these games that happened, out of these upsets, which one do y'all think is the biggest shocker to you? What do y'all think? And also, everybody at home, drop in the comments and let us know what y'all think the biggest shock or the biggest upset was from week 2, because there's a few of them. I'm going to start with the Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles, just the other night, was last night on Monday Night Football, they took the L to the Atlanta Falcons, dropping them now to 1-1. San Francisco 49ers lost to the Minnesota Vikings. That was crazy. Ain't nobody see that coming. I know I didn't. The Cowboys, pressure, you and your Cowboys got to hold a big L for losing, getting destroyed by the Saints, the New Orleans Saints. Shout out to Alvin Kamara. That boy
At home.
At home. Tell him, Q.
At the crib, man.
In Jerry's world. They got to hold that L in Jerry's world. I can't really talk. My Dolphins took an L at home on Thursday night to the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen is the real deal, y'all. He's definitely a top. I had him as a number 6 quarterback. Where you had Josh Allen, Q?
I think I had him at 6 also.
So we both had him around 6, 5, somewhere around there. TZ Dave ain't even have him in the top 10 at all, which to me is crazy. I mean, I'm the biggest Buffalo Bills fan. It's personal.
I feel the same way with him about Josh Allen, but I got to give props where it's due.
Credit where it's due, man. The Ravens, Baltimore Ravens, they dropped to 0-2. Baltimore lost to the Raiders. Really? I don't think nobody on this whole panel, we can go back and look at everybody's picks from week 2. Ain't nobody have the Raiders beating Baltimore Ravens. Ain't none of us had that. That's crazy. And then Diesel, your home team took an L to your favorite team. So your favorite team, the Bucks, the Tampa Bay Bucks, took care of business and beat the Detroit Lions. So Diesel, I'm gonna start with you, my brother. Out of all those games that I just mentioned, which one is the biggest surprise to you, or which one do you even want to talk about? And give us your synopsis on why, what happened, how this happened, what you've seen happen. Just talk to us. Which one of these games was the biggest shocker to you?
I mean, honestly, the biggest upset got to be the Saints over the Cowboys.
Let's talk about it, Diesel. Talk to the people.
Well, the reason why is because as much as I say the Cowboys is trash, the Cowboys win at home.
Yeah.
Like the Cowboys have won 16 straight games at home going back to the last 2 seasons. So I expected them to win. It's their home opener, right? So I expected them to win, and so the fact that they got slapped the way they did had to make it shocking because I don't know if y'all saw the videos on social media, but them boys was doing a whole second line in Dallas. Like
Dallas.
Fans brought their instruments, bro. You don't bring your instruments all the way from New Orleans to Dallas unless you plan on playing that damn horn. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody packing up a tuba unless they knew something. They knew something, bro.
Gear, everything.
And as a Bucks fan, I'm concerned, man, because the Aints give us problems, bro. They always gave us problems, and they look good. They look real good. So I mean,
yeah.
Yo,
that's a good observation. Good observation, Diesel, and that's true. Them Aints, they give y'all problems all the time. Like that's like a little rivalry between you guys and the Aints, and then the Aints and Atlanta Falcons also sometimes they have some real good ones too that I remember seeing in the past. So, but yeah, Cowboys, man, y'all looking bad out there. Y'all looked real bad. That's an L y'all all got to collectively hold as a Cowboy Nation. Q the beat. What do you see as the biggest upset from week 2 from those list of games there?
Well, for me, I'm going to have to go with the Vikings and the 49ers.
Ooh.
Yeah.
When the start of the season, when you know, JJ went down, their quarterback, you know, they bring in Sam Darnold. Now, I know no one expected Sam Darnold to be going off like this. The first game, he went like 10 for 10 or something like that in the first game. This game here, I mean, he did his thing. They lost JJ with an injury. But I mean, the Vikings are playing good with Sam Darnold at quarterback. And he's playing pretty good. Out of him and Derek Carr, they brought the best two quarterbacks as far as the first 2 games have gone by. Running, managing the team, winning games in a good fashion. Like it's not a fluke. Vikings look real with Sam Darnold so far.
I gotta admit, Q, I ain't see that coming, fam. Like I honestly thought once I learned Sam Darnold was about to be the starter, I was like, man, y'all boys finna be a lottery team, or y'all gonna be fighting for the first pick. You know, I did not see this happen because to me, I thought Sam Darnold was trash, and I thought his career was pretty much over. But lo and behold, Sam Darnold gets the start, and he's have an opportunity to resurrect his career in a way. Because
Sam ain't trash, man. Here's the thing, bro.
I think he's decent. Sam
had no mobility and used to get beat up, but he was accurate and made good choices with the ball and always got hurt. Remember, he always was hurt. When he's one of those dudes that lost his job to injury, never because of how he was playing. And
so arm.
That's fair.
Accuracy was pretty good.
But remember, the Vikings beat the Niners last year too.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like it's a bad matchup for whatever reason.
Yeah, the Vikings are one of those sneaky teams, man. On any given Sunday or any given day, those Vikings can beat anybody. Honestly, like they have number one. You got one of the best wide receivers in the entire NFL, Jefferson. To me, I had him as like a top 3 wide receiver in the league. So anytime you got that, and then you got a defense that is not a great defense, but they're good enough. I mean, their defense is good enough. They don't give up a lot of points. You don't really see Minnesota getting blown out of too many games, even the games that they lose. So they always have an opportunity or a chance to win. I just did not see that coming. So that was huge. But yeah, I'm with you on that, Q. That was a huge upset. Me personally, as far as the biggest upset that I saw from week 2, I definitely got to go with the Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens losing, and were they at home, Q? If I'm not mistaken, yeah, Baltimore was at home and took a L to the lowly Raiders. Yo, Harbaugh
issue at the quarterback.
This is getting out of control. I understood that, okay, I gave them a pass. I gave Baltimore a pass when they lost to your Kansas City Chiefs last week because they had an opportunity to win that game. They lost by basically an inch. His heel was on an inch right on the back of the end zone, and that could have went either way. But then you turn around and you come in here and you lose at home to the Raiders, and this is Lamar Jackson supposed to be his Super Bowl year. This is supposed to be his redemption year. He's supposed to come back, lead this team all the way deep into the playoffs, and there was really supposed to be no competition for them in the AFC. But they come out there and take a L to the Raiders. Shout out to the Raiders. I don't want to take nothing from them. What's the brother, the coach for the Raiders? Pierce. I love that guy. Like, that's brother Pierce, you doing a great job. He's doing an excellent job out there getting them boys prepared and motivated. But this is unacceptable. Harbaugh, and I mentioned this last week also, the offensive coordinator for the Baltimore Ravens, whoever you are, you need to be on a sizzling hot fire seat. Your seat need to be so hot. And let's not talk about how last year you had Lamar Jackson in the playoffs trying to act like Tom Brady, trying to stand in there, burping the baby, when he's got that kind of athleticism and can just take off for a first down. You had him doing that. You didn't throw Odell Beckham the ball that much in that last game last year. Then you turn around and come back this year, and in a game one, you didn't want to give Travis Henry the ball as much as he should have. You stopped giving him the ball, and then you turn around in week number 2, and then you take a L to the Raiders. This is wild, yo. Whoever the offensive coordinator is for Baltimore, you and Harbaugh, the head coach, y'all boys is on notice. And I think soon enough, TZ Dave going to be singing deuces, coach, to one of y'all, or something got to change here, because this could get away from Baltimore real easily and quickly.
Yeah.
They're 0-2 now, but you look at their schedule, it's not a cakewalk. These boys, y'all better get it together, Baltimore, for the sake of everything that's good in football. So, yeah, that was a huge shocker to me, big time upset. So I don't want to beat them up too bad because there's still a lot of season to go, but that did happen. It definitely happened.
I wouldn't beat them up too bad. I want to touch on that. I would say I think the Raiders are improving with Pierce. Their defense is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. You got Crosby down there blitzing all the time, because I know we see the Ravens twice.
Yeah, y'all do. So I got to take
hard. They defense is good. They're legit good defense. Offense is such, okay with dealing with the quarterback, but they defense can make enough plays to slow you down and still have them in the game.
Well, we'll see what happened with that. I don't want, like I said, we don't want to beat Baltimore up too bad, but Baltimore, to their credit, they got Dallas coming up next, and this is a kind of a must-win game for Baltimore. You start off 0-3, and you're in a bad way.
I honestly think this plays into Baltimore's hands, because Dallas can't stop the run.
Yeah,
Dallas can't stop the run.
Facts.
And
heavy dose of Travis Henry.
That with them boys do not want to go down 0-3.
Yeah,
they ain't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? The Cowboys definitely are more likely to be 1-2.
Yeah,
and the Ravens starting off 0-3, man. And I think Derrick Henry gonna be a problem.
Heavy dose. Them boys is not gonna want to tackle Derrick Henry coming up that middle. They are not gonna want to wrap him up. So good point, Diesel. This actually could swing the NFC East, because this can blow the NFC East wide open. Because now you not only do you have the Cowboys potentially being 1-2, Philadelphia now is 1-1 with their issues going on. Washington is looking pretty good with their new quarterback.
They ain't gonna finish.
Yeah, and then the Giants.
Jaden Daniels ain't gonna finish the season, bro. Jaden Daniels runs entirely too much, bro. If you look at the end of the first game for Washington, they was losing. They ran the ball a couple times. He got hit. Last game, the same thing. And the thing I don't understand is he could throw. He actually can throw, but he's looking to run. So I don't think there's no way he stays healthy, bro, at all.
They got to give him a target. They got to give him somebody to throw to.
Yeah,
because
he trying. Because I watched the last
real hard.
Definitely trying to throw, but it's taking about 4 seconds. But then at the end,
he take off.
I got to go.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But he getting hit a bunch. Bro.
Yeah, he getting hit a bunch.
He's small, bro. He's tall, but he's small.
They got to take care of him. And
the dude is 6'6", can move like he 5'8",
Yeah.
You know, can see the field, throw a pretty ball.
Yeah.
He can
They
run.
gotta protect them. They gotta protect their guy, man. They gotta protect their commodities.
But
So
he looks good though.
He do.
He did. That's what I'm saying. He looks really good, and he gives Washington a lot of hope. Real quick before we move on to the next one, Diesel, I wanted to get your thoughts on this because both of these teams are near and dear to you. The Bucks, the Tampa Bay Bucks, beat your hometown team of the Detroit Lions. I know it's kind of bittersweet for you, and it's like a win-win or lose-lose. I don't know how you want to look at it, but what was your thoughts on that?
What I say, what I said then and I said now, that is an NFC Championship preview. You know, I think
we got this on record now.
I think the Lions are the best team in the NFC. I thought they were last year. I thought that the coach is the only reason they didn't go to the bowl. I don't think the Lions got outplayed in any playoff game. I think they got outcoached. This year they come back, they can run the ball on anybody. No one's going to stop that. They're big, they're strong, they run. If Goff don't turn the ball over, they're going to be in every game. The Bucks, I'm not a Baker fan, bro. Never was a Baker fan. Last year, he kind of won me over because he didn't do what I thought he would. This year, he looks in control. Our wideouts are healthy. If we can run the ball, the Bucks are going to be tough to beat, you know. So if you look at the NFC as it is now, the Packers are hurt.
Yeah.
The Niners are hurt. Philly ain't looked good in a long time, if we're honest. Like, Philly ain't looked good in the last 9-10 games that they played. They haven't looked good.
Right.
Right. So I think it's wide open, but I think those two teams know who they are. And so if they stay healthy, I think they'll each win 11, 12 games and must try to be in the NFC Championship.
That's a good point. Excellent analysis. You know, I never really looked at it like that, but when you paint the picture the way that you did, it makes total sense, complete sense to that. So I definitely get it. So we'll keep our eyes open and watch how those two teams play out for the rest of the NFC or for the rest of the season, so to speak. And we'll watch and see what happens. Now,
Bucks and Saints gonna be good.
That's gonna be real good. Remember, the Detroit Lions eliminated the Bucks last year out of the playoffs. So I'm looking forward to see if what Diesel says comes to fruition.
Like Q was saying, the Saints. If the Bucks can get past the Saints, I think the Bucks end up in the NFC Championship.
Yeah.
Because if the Bucks can get past the Saints, then they liable to be a 2 seed, you know, but at least a 3 seed, you know. So
it's possible. Anything is possible, man. In addition to all of those upsets that we saw, there was also a lot of injuries that happened. I mean, not just a lot, but some key injuries, key players that were lost for a few weeks. Some of them lost for the season. I mean, we can go down the list and look at some of these injuries. And when I read some of these injuries to y'all, this may reshape the way that we see the rest of the season playing out, starting with the San Francisco 49ers, the NFC champions from last year. They're going to be without Deebo Samuel and Christian McCaffrey for the foreseeable future. We don't really have a timeline on when either of them are really coming back. So that's going to affect them a lot. That's crazy. Then the Kansas City Chiefs, your Kansas City Chiefs, Q, y'all are going without the big time wide receiver that you guys got, Hollywood Brown, and then my favorite player on your team, Isaiah Pacheco. Isaiah Pacheco,
Puerto Rican.
There you go, the Boricua Puerto Rican. Shout out to you, Kev, and all my Boricua Puerto Ricans out there. But without Isaiah Pacheco and Hollywood Brown, this could be a different Kansas City Chiefs team, and we're gonna get to you on that in a minute, Q. But also, my team, my Miami Dolphins, and my quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa. I was gonna wear his jersey today, but I decided not to wear it because I don't.
He don't need to wear it no damn more, man. That man.
I agree. He done, bro. Just hang it up, man.
Like y'all coach said, what? You're the starting quarterback of your family. Hey, bro, he telling you, like, bro, this ain't worth it, bro.
That's a nice way of saying you need to hang it up, bro. That's a nice.
Yeah, you just been glitched up on the field too many times.
Y'all need to trade for Russell, bro.
You know what? You might be right because three concussions in 3 years is crazy.
Y'all got weapons, bro. You give Russell Wilson that running game. You give Russell Wilson, Tyreek Hill. Like, y'all got weapons.
We can't waste those weapons, man. And we got weapons that are in their prime right now. So that's a good point. Also, Raheem Mostert, our starting running back, he's down for the foreseeable future. Now, we do have A-Chain, so A-Chain can pick up some of that. He's a starting caliber running back himself, so we should be okay there.
I mean, it's just a lot of carries, bro, because y'all run the ball a lot.
We do. We're heavy on the run.
Who's our third string back? Because that's going to be the biggest difference.
We're going to have to
get those carries that A-Chain don't get.
Yeah, that's going to be huge, especially now with Tua out, and Tua's strength was getting rid of the ball pretty quickly. So because now we don't have that, and whoever the back, we got Skyler. I don't even want to talk about our backup quarterback, but he's not going to be able to get rid of the ball like Tua. So that's good. That may hurt us, but let's circle back though, getting back to the world champions, the Kansas City Chiefs, with no Hollywood Brown, no Isaiah Pacheco. How do you see that affecting y'all boys for the season, Q? Or you not worried at all? You just like, you know what? Nah, we plug and play. We good. We ain't got nothing to worry about. Or do you think that's going to affect you boys in your pursuit for this three-peat?
I think most definitely it will affect us. I mean, we can't. Pacheco is a star to me, so it's hard to replace Pacheco. Period. Like, I mean. I see
his energy.
I see we gonna have some struggles in the future. I mean, we did pick up P-Ron, and we do got Carson Steele, but Carson Steele is a rookie. He fumbled in the game last week. So unless we pick somebody up out of free agency, maybe we go get McKinnon back or something like that. Or I think they was thinking about getting Kareem Hunt off a deal.
Yeah, I think they did. I think y'all did end up getting Kareem Hunt. I just read that earlier. So Kareem still, he was always great to me. Fortunately, he got put up out of Kansas City, but I wish that would have never happened. But yeah,
Kareem is pretty good, so I'm not really worried too much with that. I'm worried about when Mahomes gonna get up out of that Super Bowl slump and start playing better.
It might make him have to do too much now that he don't have some of the either that, or he may just have to go to Kelsey a lot more, or he's going to have to.
I think is the biggest threat that y'all got to worry about, Q?
The AFC?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, the Texans.
Hey, that's a good one.
The Texans are real. See, we right here, we can watch them, but the United States really don't know. They know Sunday.
TJ's good, really good. Their whole team is good. I'm gonna say y'all need to worry about them Chargers, bro.
Yeah, Justin Herbert.
Yeah,
Herbert is great. Man.
Harbaugh. Y'all need to worry about Harbaugh.
Oh, Harbaugh. Yeah,
different now.
The other Harbaugh, the real Harbaugh, because it's another Harbaugh.
Andy Reid outcoach everybody, but Harbaugh gonna be right there. Like, come on, let's do this.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing the matchup of the Harbaughs when the Chargers play against Baltimore. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I don't even know if they're on the schedule against each other, but we gotta check that out. But Diesel, how do you feel about Debo and McCaffrey being out for San Francisco? Do you think this gonna affect them getting back to the Super Bowl again?
I think the NFC West isn't as strong as it was in the past because the Rams are down bad.
Yeah,
the Seahawks are always solid. I think that the Cardinals right now, Kyler looks scary.
Yeah, he does.
I don't know if y'all seeing what Kyler Murray is doing.
I saw that. Yeah, he
Baby
does.
Yoda is back. Their offense was always potent, and so it's like I don't think San Francisco's defense is going to be able to stop them from scoring. So if they can't put up points, that's going to be a problem because the only way you're going to beat a team like the Cardinals is to outscore them.
Absolutely.
So we're going to see what, Purdy is made of. They gave Brandon Ayuk all that money. He ain't showed up yet. They ain't got a lot of weapons right now, but him.
Yep. That's what I said.
And the tight end, Kittles. I mean,
Kittles,
you know,
yeah.
So
I think he got hurt too. He may play. He day to day.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if the Niners end up going 3-3 over this first little third of the season. You know, while they're trying to figure it out. I mean, they can run the ball still. Like they like
that's their strength. They're gonna be if they can still run that ball. They're all right. They're all right. But I'm with you though, Diesel. I said this too. I said this to TZ Dave, who had Brock Purdy in his top 5? Like he had his top 5 quarterbacks. I told him, I said it's because of all them weapons. But now that there's no Debo, there's no Christian McCaffrey, we about to find out just how good Brock Purdy really is. We're gonna find out if he can win
smart. I think he has a good arm, but I think all the quarterbacks in the NFL pretty much are smart and have a good arm. I think you give Jared Goff that, and what's he gonna do? You see what he's doing with the Lions. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so many quarterbacks that if you put them in that system, it's gonna work. You know, so you know, I mean, so I think they'll be all right, man. But they got to get healthy.
Facts. We got to see. Yeah, I'm still one of those people. You got to prove it to me. I said Brock Purdy, he won't lose the game, but can he win you a game?
Can win you some games.
Right.
That's
because if he want to be on that elite status, you got to win with what you got.
Exactly.
Because the elite ones do.
Exactly.
They make a player that we haven't even never heard of. Like, oh my God, you know, that player is who is this receiver? You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, that's kind of what all the stars did for Purdy.
Right.
Yeah. He was a player we never heard of. The stars showed up around him, and all of a sudden we talk about this kid Purdy.
And they make him,
like,
yeah.
They put out them weapons.
Yeah, that's it. We gonna see.
It's about Pac said, "You ain't shit without your homeboys."
It ain't. It's all about your weapons, though. You right about that, man. Definitely. So we'll see what happens there. Now, this is a special moment of the show, ladies and gentlemen. We ain't got Diesel here for no reason. We ain't got him here just to shoot the breeze and talk about these scores and highlights and injuries and all that. My man Diesel is going to come here. He's going to give us his take on the landscape of things right now. Diesel, you got the stage right now, my brother. 5 uninterrupted minutes to go off and talk about what. Remember, it's a family show. And with
so first off, everybody can sleep safe tonight. They got Diddy.
Oh, yeah.
They got Diddy with no bail.
So we ain't gotta hide the kids no more. You ain't gotta hide.
They found 1,000 bottles of baby oil. You know, so that's in the news. I didn't make that up. So that's
he's still wilding.
Do with that what you will.
It's
that's
the
just
baby
a
oil
safety, public
yo.
safety
like,
announcement.
why
I need y'all to know that.
So much baby oil.
1,000 bottles. That's a lot. That's a lot. But now, you need to know Malik Neighbors is the real deal. He is the real deal. He gonna save Daniel Jones' job this year. You know, he's the reason that they're gonna stop saying Daniel Jones is the worst quarterback in the league because this dude, he's special. Some about them boys out of LSU, man. They know how to catch the ball and make other people look like they trash. So watch out for him. And speaking of trash, Cowboys, woo, y'all in trouble. Y'all are in trouble, bro. Y'all are not very good. You can't stop the run. Zeke looks old and fat. You know, y'all just not very good, bro. Y'all might not win motherfucking 9 games. You might not win 9 games. Let's see. Tua needs supervision. I don't know anybody. Tua needs a supervisor to send him home for the rest of his shift. You know how this is. It's like so you all know the person that cutting the work. They don't need to be there. Like, go on home, man. You all right? Nah, that's Tua, bro. This is bad. And the irony of Damar Hamlin, the one delivering, he came back from the dead to try to kill Tua. This is like a zombie movie. Like, we gotta do something about this. Like, it's like, bro, if y'all had left that man on that field, Tua would not have a concussion right now, and that's a fact. That's the power of God.
The irony.
Will Levis, might have had the worst turnover I ever seen in my life, dude.
Oh man.
Like, you see I don't know what this dude is doing with the ball, bro. Like, this is like the worst decision making I have ever seen. Like, it's bad. And then he's doing mayonnaise commercials too. Like, so he's like the whitest quarterback in America right now. Who has a mayonnaise endorsement? And then last but not least, man, I got to give flowers to Cam Taylor-Britt. That might have been the best interception I've ever seen in my life. Like, you saw that cue. That was
nasty.
He snatched it like Odell Beckham. Like,
I was mad. I was like, man, check his glove, man.
Like, for real, something ain't right.
Stick him on there.
But I would say that's probably the second best. If you look at one this year, though, it's one dude in college caught a one-handed 360 interception like that.
Damn.
You got to check it out. It got like over 1 million views.
These boys playing real life Madden.
I'm like, what?
NCAA, like,
that's crazy.
It's crazy.
That was wild. But yeah, man. Excellent points, Diesel. Excellent points. But yeah, the irony of you talking about Tua again, the irony of Hamlin, the one, laying the hit down on Tua. He came back from the dead because Hamlin, shout out to the medical staff that was able to revive him and get him back. We remember a year ago, was it a year ago, that he had that issue where he was hit, he was out, his heart stopped beating. He went back. They took him to the hospital. They revived him, got him back going, and now here he is back on the football field.
And then he tried to kill somebody. Imagine they bringing you back, and you get your job back, and the first thing you do is try to kill somebody. like, I don't know, bro. I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah, that was tough, man. I just, I got a little something more to say about Tua, but I'm gonna save that for my little 2-minute turn up session. But that was a tough one to watch. It was tough as a Dolphin fan, watching Tua go through all them concussions and then get concussed again and have to lead a game like that. That was tough to watch. It was really tough, but it's part of the game. It's part of the game. It's what we do. Oh man. But this is one of my favorite parts of the show right here, though. This part of the show is the history player of the week. Now, we always want to entertain you here at the Sports Time Zone with yours truly, brother. I know him, see my man, the incomparable Diesel Greasel, and my producer Q to Beat. We're all about entertainment, but we also about education. We also want to educate some of y'all young boys who may not know the history of some of these historically great players or historically great teams. So we got a history player of the week brought to you by my man Q to Beat. Also brought to you by Concussions R Us. Also brought to you by Diesel Funny as Hell. And shout out to TZ. But Q to Beat, what you got for us today on our history player of the week?
Let's get it. All right, so shout out to let's go and do it. The Falcons. Congratulations.
Dirty Birds. The Dirty Birds, the ATL Falcons.
Jamal Anderson.
All my ATL people. Ty, Big Ty, Miss Fat. I see you out there. My man Ish. Everybody in the ATL, salute to y'all.
Salute to y'all. But guess what? Y'all got a problem on y'all hands when y'all come down. When we come down there to Kansas City, Sunday.
He's gonna throw that jab in there.
Come down there and ruffle some Dirty Bird feathers. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna do this for the Falcons right here. So the history player of the week we got for you is none other than Jamal Anderson.
Jamal Anderson, the Dirty Bird.
Dirty Bird.
He used to get in that end zone. Let's see if we catch him in the end zone doing his Dirty Bird dance. Let's see if we see. See
if we can catch him.
Oh yeah, anything from like 5 yards in was a guaranteed touchdown. It was guaranteed. Like he was good from 5 yards in or anywhere in the red zone. His tackle breaking was crazy too.
Yeah. Now he doing this all on the line.
Ooh.
Stiff on.
Against them Lions too. He's punishing.
Still was going.
Look at this stiff arm for no reason. Sit your ass.
Look, who is that? Like, he just, oh my God.
Sit your ass down. Why you making him sit down?
That Jeff Fisher?
Yeah, that's Jeff Fisher.
Jeff Fisher with the porn stash, with the ravishing Rick Rude.
I know you ain't scoring on that.
Hey, I know y'all young kids don't know who Ravishing Rick Rude is. Y'all need to Google him.
The Dirty Bird.
Dirty Bird. There you go. From
Bird.
inside, his cutback was nasty though. Like he had some cutback action, and he could catch the ball out of the flat. Look at him. Oh yeah, it wasn't no stopping him there. It wasn't no stopping him. Who was that quarterback for the Falcons when during the Dirty Bird years?
Chandler.
Chris Chandler.
Yeah.
Chris Chandler.
But we got to catch a Dirty Bird.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to. You might have to find just the Dirty Bird dance by itself, but these runs are crazy.
They cut it out.
Yeah, they cut it out. So we gonna show y'all, ladies and gentlemen, when he would get in the end zone, he would do a dance called the Dirty Bird. And what Diesel, you were saying something about the Bengals.
Yeah, the Dirty Bird ain't nothing but the Icky Shuffle started by Icky Woods.
Yes. Going a little further back in the time zone machine, Icky Woods did an Icky Shuffle when he got in the end zone, and Jamal Anderson's Dirty Bird dance looked miraculously close.
I like it, man.
It was basically the
Tecmo Bowl.
We can't give Jamal too much for originality, but he was still getting in there, and he brought a level of excitement. Is that Terrence Mathis? That's Terrence Mathis. No, that's not Mathis down. That is Terrence Mathis.
Yeah, it is Mathis.
We got to look at the stove. The Falcons was great back then.
They were really good.
There you go.
I think this Falcons team made the Super Bowl, did they not?
Yeah.
Lost to the Packers.
Field goal.
They lost.
No. Lost to the Broncos.
The Broncos.
Yeah.
Lost to the Broncos.
Oh, they won. They made it by a field goal because
the
Vikings. I think the Vikings.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to the Falcons. They got to the Super Bowl twice that I can recall, and both times they were close to winning. They just couldn't get over that hump. Look at that. Oh, he stiff armed the man. And there you go. That's the
Dirty Bird. That's the Icky Shuffle.
Look at Shout It. Get your auntie, Diesel. Get your auntie.
You owe that man some royalties.
Hey, for real, man. Hey, that's, ladies and gentlemen, Jamal Anderson. For those of you who don't know who, I know my ATL people know about Jamal Anderson, but if y'all don't know, y'all young kids, y'all need to go on YouTube, look up some highlights, go on Google, and look up Jamal.
That was 1988.
Anderson. Okay, that was
Icky did his in 1988, and Anderson did his in 98. So
wow,
10 years later.
So it's a 10-year gap between the two of them. But a salute to Icky Woods and salute to our history player of the week, Jamal Anderson, aka the Dirty Bird. That was an electric time in Atlanta around that time. I was in Atlanta around that time frame, and the city was on fire. It was electric. Everybody was doing the Dirty Bird. It was in a club. People was in a club doing the Dirty Bird. Strippers. They was at the strip club doing the Dirty Bird. On the pole. They was on the pole doing the Dirty Bird. So that revolutionized football in the city of Atlanta, and it brought much excitement. So shout out to Jamal Anderson once again for being our history player of the week. And that's what we got. Now, it's time to get into week 3. Week 2 is out of the way. Now we about to roll into week number 3. And week number 3, we're going to lay out our picks, ladies and gentlemen. So if y'all at home and y'all want to know who y'all think is going to win, or if you're in some kind of office pool or office poll and you don't know nothing about football, you don't know nothing about these teams, then listen to us, because we be knowing what we be talking about. Don't be knowing. And let's show us the schedule for week number 3. And we're just going to go down the line and give our picks and say who we think is going to win. Cue the beat, run the blood clot list right now.
All right. Patriots and the Jets, Thursday night. Let's get it. Who y'all got?
I'm going Thursday night game. I'm going New York Jets at home. I like Aaron Rodgers to pull this home win off. Who you got, Diesel?
Jets.
I agree. I think the Jets pull this one off.
Okay, cool.
I think Rodgers kind of pick up a little groove this past game.
Clean sweep on the Jets. We clean sweep the Jets. Who we got next?
Eagles. Saints. That's a good one.
Ooh, man, that is going to be a good one. I'm going to go with, you know what?
Saints are cooking.
I'm going with the Saints. I'm riding their momentum. I'm going with the Saints. Diesel.
Saints.
I agree.
Clean sweep on the Saints. All right, cool. Next.
Buccaneers, Broncos.
Bug
Tampa.
Nation.
Buccaneers. I think that's
You know, Broncos got a rookie quarterback, man. We gonna punish them.
They struggle. All right, we got Bears and the Colts.
Ooh.
Colts.
I'm going
Anthony
with Indy.
Richardson looks good.
I'm going with Indy. Richardson looks good. And that offensive line in Chicago, they're going to get Caleb Williams. They're going to get him hurt real
He's
bad.
getting punished right now.
Yeah.
I agree, Colts.
All right.
Seahawks, Dolphins.
Ooh.
Seahawks at home.
Yeah, Seattle's at home. As much as I hate to go against my home team, I got to go with the Seahawks, man. I don't see what we can really do in no quarterback situation. We need somebody to throw the ball to those weapons, and I don't see it happening right now. I think for all intents and purposes, our season might be over, but I'm going with the Seahawks.
Yeah, I agree. Seahawks. Too many. Two injuries is done it for me.
That's huge. All right.
49ers, Rams. This is a good one.
Niners.
I'm going with the upset. I'm going with the Rams at home. I'm going Rams.
Yeah, I'm going Rams.
Okay. So Lone Ranger, Diesel. All right.
Ravens, Cowboys. Cowboys at home.
Ravens.
Baltimore.
I'm gonna say Ravens.
Cowboys start off 0-2 at home for the year. They hitting the panic button, bro. They're going Ravens. They're going Ravens.
Baltimore clean sweep again for all three of us.
Monday night game. Jaguars, Bills.
Buffalo Bills.
Bills.
I'm gonna go with the Jags.
Man,
Okay,
Jags won the game in a
Lone
long
Ranger.
time, bro.
Upset pick. Okay.
I'm gonna go upset.
All right. Cool.
Commanders, Bengals.
Bengals is due. Bengals is not starting off 0-3. Bengals.
Yeah, I'm going with Cincy also, man. Joe Burrow gonna get it together. Jamar Chase, did they pay him yet?
Nope.
Oh well, I'm still going with the Bengals either anyway.
Much as I like the Commanders, Bengals.
Okay.
All right, we got Chiefs, Falcons. Yeah, I'm first. Chiefs all every day.
I knew you was going.
I think it's gonna be a closer game than it need to be, but Chiefs still gonna win.
You know what? I'm going with another upset. I'm
all
going with the Falcons.
Trying to be
at
different for no
home.
reason, bro.
All right.
He's trying to be different, man. Like he's trying to be different.
No, I think hear me out now. The loss of Pacheco, the loss of Hollywood, I think that's bigger than what people is letting on
The
to.
Falcons.
I like the Falcons at home to ride their momentum after beating Philly. So yeah, I'm going Falcons. I might be wrong.
At our worst.
Philly ain't the Chiefs. You know that.
I know.
I'm
I'm going to regret this pick, but whatever. I'm still going with the Dirty Birds.
The Chiefs win at our worst. All right. Lions, Cardinals. Cardinals at home. I'm going with the Cardinals. I'm
going Detroit. I'm gonna go Detroit.
Ah, man. Honestly, I don't know if the Lions gonna lose 2 in a row. They haven't in a while, but I think this is gonna be the Cardinals' first real test. They at home. I'm going Cardinals, man. I think he's gonna give Aiden Hutchinson some problems. Kyler Murray, little ass running around.
Yeah, that 4-3 speed, something else.
Yeah,
that speed is different. Yeah.
And Marvin Harrison Jr. I think he's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be him on the rookie Arnold.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Rookie on rookie. So that's gonna be a good matchup. I think
Good matchup, these.
Ooh, a good one. Raiders and the Panthers.
I'm going with the Raiders. I'm going with the Raiders. The Panthers are a really bad team.
No, the Panthers are starting Andy Dalton. So the Panthers might be able to put up more points than the Raiders, bro. It wouldn't surprise me. I'm going Panthers.
You going Panthers? Wow.
They've had Bryce Young. Now they're going to have a competent quarterback who knows what to do. And goes, we'll see.
I'm going to go Raiders.
Yeah, I'm Raiders too. Lone Ranger on that one, Diesel.
All right. Chargers, Steelers.
Chargers by a lot.
I'm going with the Steelers on this. I'm going with the Steelers. Justin Fields, he got the hot hand. Tomlin seems to have something going with Justin Fields.
J.K. Dobbins going to rush for 150.
Yeah, I got the Chargers on this one.
Okay, I'm the Lone Ranger. All right, next game.
Titans Packers.
That's a toss up.
Titans, man. I don't think Will Levis is gonna do anything stupid.
Yeah, I'm going Tennessee Titans too. Green Bay just don't have enough without Jordan Love. I just don't see them. I mean, yeah, I'm going with the Titans.
Yeah, I can't. I'm gonna go with the Packers on this one.
Okay.
I just can't. I've been going with Levis. Nah, I can't do it no more.
All right. Lone Ranger Q. All right.
The fluke fumble, I can't do it. All right, Texans Vikings.
Ooh.
Oh man.
The Texans got to lose at some point.
I think it's gonna be the best game of the week.
I think it will be also.
I think Sam Darnold got something to prove. The Texans going on the road. I think the Texans style of play and they tough. You see how they was pushing people around and shit, like a little after the play stuff. I think they know who they are, man. So
yeah,
I think they're gonna pull it off, Texans.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Texans. I picked against the Texans last week. I ain't making that mistake again. So I'm going with the Texans on the road in Minnesota.
Yeah, Texans are Texas. That's easy. All right, Giants, Browns. This is where it get difficult.
Man.
Browns. I think Watson started to look somewhat competent last week. The Giants still got Daniel Jones as their quarterback. They got neighbors. He's gonna have some explosive plays, but I think the Browns win at home.
I like the Browns too. Their defense, they still got a top 5 defense in the league. They're still really good. They still got what's my man Garrett?
Myles Garrett, yeah.
Yeah, like I don't see the Giants being able to put up enough points to overcome that defense that the Browns have. So I like Cleveland.
Yeah, I agree. Clean sweep. I take Cleveland.
Clean sweep on that one. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So there you have it. Our picks are locked in. We also got picks coming in from Kev, from Pressure, and from Kelvo, and my man LP. We all got their picks, so we're going to tally them up towards the end of the year and see who got the best record when this is all said and done. All right, so that's that. Now, as I mentioned on the previous episode, another network out there, I'm going to not say the name of the network for copyright reasons, has used our 2-minute drill to close out their show. So now we've changed the name from the 2-minute drill to the 2-minute turn up. So for our 2-minute turn up, last 2 minutes to get off whatever you need to get off. Diesel, you are in the building. Go ahead and lead off our 2-minute turn up. What you got for us for the last 2 minutes?
See, last 2 minutes, man. Kendrick Lamar performing at the Super Bowl. Yes. I think this is gonna be historic, bro. This is the ultimate nail in the coffin for hip hop. I know everybody in Louisiana is mad. It ain't Wayne. Even watched the video that Wayne put out, acknowledging how hurt he was.
Like he was crying.
But honestly, Wayne did it to himself. Like the path Wayne chose to go down, man. And I think what K-Dot is gonna do is gonna be dope, man. I think it's gonna be something that Black people are gonna be proud about, and I'm looking forward to it, bro.
Looking forward to it too, man. I think it's going. I'm interested to see if he does not like us at the Super Bowl. If he does not like us on the Super Bowl stage, Drake is done. You on the if you perform a diss record at the Super Bowl, like ain't never been done before. So yeah, I'm interested to see what happens with that. I know you crazier thing have happened. You can beat what you got for your 2 minutes.
For my 2 minutes, I just want to know. I just want to let everybody know out there, especially the young generation, just to always remember: in 20 years, your great won't be the great.
That's right.
Be another great. And then them people there they would think your great ain't the great. So it will always be a great debate. I just love the evolution of human beings when it comes to sports, and just want everybody to know there will always be a great that people gonna think better than the great. because they ain't lived to see the other great.
Exactly.
So time goes on. So that's all I want to pretty much say.
Excellent point, y'all youngsters. Y'all listen to Q to Beat. For my 2-minute turn up, as I alluded to earlier, I was going to touch on the situation with my man Tua. This, in all seriousness, though, Tua, somebody close to you, your family, your parents, your friends, anybody who cares about you, who's in your close circle, needs to be in your ear. Y'all need to get into his ear and really, really start talking to him about his life, his value of life, his quality of life versus him wanting to play football. Now, I understand, Tua, you just signed a $212 million contract. That's a lot of money to walk away from. I get that. However, in the next 4 years, at the rate you're going with all these concussions, your brain is going to be mush. You may not even be able to remember your name in the next 4 years if you keep taking these concussions. There's 3 concussions now in the last 3 years. And the last 2 concussions that you took, you didn't look good. The first concussion that happened against Buffalo 2 years ago, he got up and fell back down. That didn't look good. And then later on that season, on a Sunday night game versus Minnesota, he got hit and whacked in the head so hard that his entire body locked up and his fingers was looking like this, and he was looking real bad. Then you turn around and you get concussed in this game against Buffalo on Thursday Night Football last week. And again, it did not look good. He got up, he was wobbling, he was staggering, he was walking back to the locker room. The Dolphins, shame on y'all for making him walk. Shame on you knowing that he's got a possible concussion and making him walk all the way to the back. They should have had some kind of transportation for him, put him on one of those little trucks or whatever, but get him back. But ultimately, Tua, think about your future, think about your quality of life, and think there's so much more things to live for other than football. I understand this is how you make your living. This is all you know, and you don't want to let nobody down, including yourself and your family, but you won't be no good for nobody if you can't be cognizant and have the right frame of mind. Like Diesel just alluded to with the coach, you are the starting quarterback for your family. You're the starting quarterback of your life. So keep that in mind. And people that are close to Tua, if y'all are listening, talk to the brother. Talk to him, please. Some things are more important than money, and life is definitely one of them. So that's all I got for my 2-minute turn up. That's all we got. That's our time for the show, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate everybody for tuning in, everybody completely giving us your attention. Keep on hitting the like, keep on hitting the share, keep on hitting the subscribe button. We trying to run it up. Make sure y'all follow us on IG, sportstime_zone, and just keep showing the love. Week 3 is coming up, so we looking forward to these games. Diesel, my brother, we gonna have you back on once again. You know how we do it. You got a permanent slot here with us, a permanent spot on the squad, and we appreciate you for being here and taking the time to be with us again, Diesel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No doubt about it. All right. Yours truly, brother Anumsi, once again, alongside my producer,
You the Beat,
and my man's the incomparable Diesel Greasel. Make sure y'all holler at him on @ProfessionallyBlack on IG and also on YouTube. Make sure y'all plug in, tap in, real good content. But once again, this is the Sports Time Zone. Brother Anumsi is out.